Hey, Dave.
Hey, Jeff.
Thanks for coming over.
All right.
So I got my paints to paint our buoy.
All right.
How's it looking?
Oh, you got some beautiful colors there. Now, make sure your color pattern does not conflict with any commercial or anybody else in your harbor around your area.
I did, you know. I went out and I took a look around to see what the guys in my area use, and I don't think any of them are using purple, red, and yellow.
Oh, beautiful. Good. And you got a pattern in mind. Beautiful.
I do. How do you think I should paint these?
Well, I'd use a brush.
Okay, that's a good point. I'm using this one as the largest one, Dave, because I'm going to use this to display on my boat.
Yes, that's what you need to do. You have to have one that you have to display when you're hauling your gear to indicate that the traps you're hauling are yours. Hey, nice job. All right.
Not bad, huh? We'll
They're very bright. They're really good. You're going to be able to see those from a distance. One more thing you're going to have to do, sir. The law requires that your line in the middle has a 4-inch red marking on it, a tracer. Recreational fishermen have a red tracer.
Okay. And this identifies it as a recreational line.
Identifies it as a recreational line. All right, Jeffrey. Now I have to show you how we attach your buoy line to the trap. A lot of people would simply tie it right to the trap. We use what's called a bridle. And one of the reasons that we do a bridle, make a loop like this, that's all, we start with that, is that it avoids the line chafing on the trap, which could cut the line and leave the trap on the bottom.
And that creates more marine debris and derelict fishing gear, which is what we're trying to avoid.
Absolutely, what we're trying to avoid. So what I do is I tie a clove hitch. Maybe you could go with one little overhand knot, then what we call a lazy splice, which is just twist the rope open, take the end, and push it through, like this. We do it to both sides. You see, this will now have the line going to your buoy on the surface, and we have 2 lines holding it. So
and that helps make sure that the trap's not going anywhere.
That makes sure that the trap's not going. It also gives you a grab hold when you're pulling it on board rather than grabbing the trap. This is a breakaway link right here. This depression will break away at 500 pounds. This is a whale-safe procedure. It's mandatory you do this.
So if a whale's swimming through this area and it hits that line, it's going to break that.
That will break off at that.
And that'll prevent any entanglement or danger to that animal.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
So what we do is we just slide it down like this. We take your buoy here, and I will feed the line through the buoy, all the way up, pull it right up through there. Now what I tie here at this end is a figure 8 knot. Pull it tight like that. Now we have the buoy. This is the way it floats in the water. A lot of people put it that way thinking this should be up. It should be this way. Resistance to that tide and current we talked about earlier.
Right.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to attach your line to this breakaway. What I do is I take the line through and then about 10, 12 inches and put that lazy splice here. Don't need to knot it. You could knot it if you want, but you got to make sure that when you do tie knots that they're not going to come undone. This whole business now is whale safe. By law, your job. This end attaches to your bridle. And what I tie here is a sheet bend, another knot. You can look it up. It's very easy. 2 loops inside, almost looks like a double half hitch. And then we pull it up tight like that. You got your license?
I did. I went up to the DMF facility in New Bedford and got my license, and they actually gave me my license, and I have a number here.
Mark it on your buoy and number your buoys accordingly, 1 through 9.
That starts with an N. What's the N for?
Well, the N is indicating that it's not commercial. It's recreational, non-commercial. You're ready to go, my man.
Super. I'm excited.
All right, very good. We got it.